In this short video, I will try my best to explain grouping and factorizing. I'll be having a simple model to get a better understanding. I'll be using jelly beans to give a visualized example. So first, I'll be explaining grouping. I think the best way to remember it is like a way of sorting. So for example, if I gave someone several objects, such as jelly beans, and asked them to sort it, they would most probably divide them according to shape, color, size, etc. So the first thing to do would be to find something in common between several objects. As I've done here, I have taken different jelly beans and separated them in different circles. Now, if several objects become hundreds or thousands, it would be more convenient and proper to put them into an appropriate mathematical equation, and therefore it would be great to put it into an algebraic term as a uniform language, and in order to get the message across, we will change the numerals to an equation. So for example here, I've taken an example that there is 5 green jelly beans and 5 red jelly beans. And I've put in the green and the red just as symbols. So green will become X and red will become Y. And now, if we put it into an equation, it would be 5X, so 5 green, plus 5Y, 5 red. Or, into a more appropriate mathematical term, 5 multiplied by X plus Y. But always make sure to look out for the negative sign. For example, here, not many people pay attention. Here there's minus 5 multiplied by x minus 9. So here we would write it as multiplication, and it would be minus 5x, and since a minus and minus make a plus, it would be 5y. Okay, so now about grouping symbols. Here are different ones. There's parentheses, which look like this, brackets, and braces. And they are used to make things more detailed. For example, if we wrote that the red, which is y, is a mixture between red and pink, and out of those 5 red, there's 2 pink. But one of them is broken and one of them is good. So first, to put in the parentheses, we'd write 5 multiplied by x plus y, which is more broad. Then, to make it more detailed, we would write 5 multiplied by x plus y minus 2. Okay, then here, to separate the broken and the good ones, we would write 5x minus y minus 2 minus 1. Then again, if we think of grouping as a mathematical way to express sorting out, we should also think of factorizing as a reverse way of expanding a group of numbers. It is like a rubber. We can stretch it to make it longer or shrink it to when you want to make it short and sharp. So here we can see how writing 5 times x plus y, by expanding it, you're writing it as 5x plus 5y as shown before, and doing the reverse to show the opposite. So, for example, if we use the example of the green jelly beans, we would compare it to the total amount. So we'd write 5x compared to total amount of jelly beans, and then to simplify this equation, we could write, so the total is 50 for an example, and the number of green jelly beans are 5. So you would write it as the green jelly beans plus the leftover, the remainder. So you'd write it as an equation as 5 multiplied by x plus 10, which would make 5x plus 50. So 5x plus the total amount, 5 greens plus the total amount. So I'll finish these jelly beans until next time. Bye.